Hey guys, it's Kayla and I'm back with another new video. Today's video is going to be how to have long and healthy hair for summer. I get a lot of questions about how I keep my hair so nice and long, both in real life and online, so I thought I would make a whole video about it. My tips, my favorite products, everything, how I get my hair to be so nice and so long. Not trying to brag or anything, but I think I have pretty nice hair. It's currently at about my waist and it looks really healthy. There's a little bit of damage right now at my ends just because I haven't gotten a haircut in a while, which I'll go into in this video. But besides that, it looks really healthy for how long it is. I think it's definitely achievable for most people. If you want long hair, you just need to know how to take care of it, and I have all my tips to share with you. If you like this video or find it helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave me comments down below and subscribe to my channel if you're new for more summer videos, and let's get into this. My first tip to keeping your hair long and healthy is to use as little heat as possible. I know some people either straighten their hair every day or curl their hair every day, and it really just does a lot of damage to your hair. So I really recommend trying to use as little heat as possible. I will straighten my hair or comb my hair for like special events, but other than that, I try and avoid it. And I try and avoid even drying my hair. During like the winter months, I had to dry my hair just because it was too cold at night in our house for me to fall asleep with wet hair. But now that it's summer again and it's warm, I fall asleep with my hair wet, or I shower in the morning and just let it air dry because it's so much better for your hair. My next tip is to use a heat protectant on your hair if you are going to use any heat on it. Like I said, sometimes I curl or straighten my hair for different events, or sometimes I need to blow dry my hair. But when I do any of those things, I make sure to put a heat protectant. This is the one I use. I'm pretty sure I just got it at Target. It is the dsclaimer Heat Protection Heat Tamer. It says heat protection up to 450 degrees. So once my hair is damp, I just spray this in it, comb it through so it gets into most of my hair, and then I go ahead and either blow dry it or straighten it or curl it. This really helps. It does protect your hair from more damage than if you were just gonna put the heat straight on it. It does protect it a little bit. Obviously, you should just avoid heat in general, but if you're going to have to use heat, definitely find a heat protectant. Just a cheap one from a drugstore will do. My next tip is to try and get a haircut or a hair trim every few months. I'm very lucky. My aunt cuts my hair, so every time I go home for holidays or vacation, I try and get a little trim. Even if it's just half an inch, an inch, it really does make a difference. Yes, you are cutting your hair shorter, but in the long run, it keeps your hair healthier, and getting rid of the split ends just keeps your hair looking so much nicer and prevents it from further damage. Like I said, I am very fortunate and have someone to do this regularly for me. I know it can get expensive if you have to go in, but like really just either find someone or go somewhere cheap that will just do a little trim for you. Nothing too special. It definitely helps in the long run. I think that is one of the reasons I've been able to keep my hair so nice and long, is because I've been constantly getting it trimmed. My next tip is to use a hair mask every week or two. I never used to have a hair mask, but I got this one in a FabFitFun box. It is the Moroccan Gold Series treatment mask. It is so nice. It makes my hair super soft and just leaves it super shiny and healthy looking. My hair started getting kind of like gross and more damaged, and I was just like, why does my hair not look as nice? And then I realized it was because I stopped using this hair mask. So I started using this every time I washed my hair for a week or two, and now I've narrowed down to just using it every week and a half, and it really, really helps. The ends of my hair just look so nice. Even though I do have some split ends, it still keeps them nice and shiny and just looks like the rest of my hair, even though there's a little bit of damage. And overall, my hair just looks super healthy and shiny, and I really think this is like one of the biggest contributors to that, and I would definitely recommend finding a hair mask. This is the only one I've used, so I haven't really tried out anything else, but I'm sure there's plenty of options out there, so just research and find one that's good. Some other products that I make sure to use every so often to keep my hair healthy and long is leave-in conditioner and hair oils. So I have this leave-in conditioner from Way. Just spray it onto damp hair and kind of run it through my fingers, and it really helps just trap in the conditioner after you wash it and just leaving your hair super healthy and super moisturized. The more moisture you have in your hair, the better. Like, your hair is an extension of your skin in a sense, so it needs to be just as moisturized as your skin. You're putting lotion on your skin all the time, so you should also be putting in conditioners and hair oils. It really makes a difference. And the hair oil I use is this DPQ Argan Oil Therapy. This can be used on dry or damp hair, so I'll normally use this if it's been a few days since I've washed my hair. 1 or 2 pumps of this, and I'll run it through my ends. It'll bring back moisture to the ends of my hair because they're most likely to lose moisture first, then up like in my scalp area or in the top of my head. The ends definitely get dry first, so something like a hair oil when you don't wash it every day is super helpful and just keeps your hair nice and shiny. My next tip is to not wash your hair every day. Your hair produces natural oils to keep it soft and fresh, and it's really important to keep those in your hair. And when you wash your hair every day, it strips your hair of all of those natural protective oils. At the most, you should be washing your hair every other day. I suggest trying to go even longer if possible. I've gotten to washing my hair twice a week, so about every 3 to 4 days. Depending on if I work out or am like outside in the sun a lot, I might have to wash it more frequently, but I really try and go like a solid 4 days. I shower every day, I just put my hair up in a bun and don't get it wet, and it really makes a difference. I think my hair's natural oils just keep it nice and fresh and looking super healthy compared to if I'm constantly washing out all of those oils. I know it can be hard if you're used to washing your hair every day, but try and wear a hat for a few days or keeping your hair up in a bun and just having your hair get used to not being washed every day, and then it'll get less oily over time after a few days. And my last tip is to not dye your hair. I know some people like to dye their hair, they enjoy it, but if you really want to keep your hair nice and healthy and long, try not to dye it. It definitely damages your hair a lot. I have never dyed my hair besides like some sprays of sun-in some summers, but besides that, like, this is my natural hair color, and while I'm not always happy with it, I like that my hair is so healthy and long. And one of the reasons that really helps that is because I don't dye it. Some people just want to dye their hair, and that's okay, but if you are going to dye it, I suggest going to a professional. Box dyes have so much harsher chemicals, and they can do a lot more damage to your hair because you're not 100% sure what you're doing. If you go to a trusted professional, someone who knows what they're doing, they're going to take a lot better care of your hair, and they're going to do it the right way, which is going to protect your hair from more damage. Those are all my tips and favorite products for having long, healthy hair for summer. Like I said, I have long hair, goes down to my waist. I really think I've done a good job of keeping it healthy and fresh, and that is because of all these tips, all of these products. It definitely works. I would recommend trying these out if you're trying to grow out your hair or just trying to revitalize your hair a little bit. If you liked this video or found it helpful at all, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, leave any comments down below, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.